Hey you guys, welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful, you guys. First of all, you guys, it is very late while I'm filming this, so I might look a little tired, but it's not going to affect the horoscopes. This is a video for the horoscopes, and even though I'm tired, I have to push on because then I won't have time to do it any other time, and then I'm thinking of doing other videos and all this other stuff, you guys. So I'm trying to make sure I do this now. You guys, thank you so much for everything. If you watch the video, you guys leave a like, share. So leave a like, comment, so the algorithm can pick up and more people can see the video, more people can get the information that I put out. You guys, thank you so much for everything. I love each and every one of you, and I feel the love from you guys, and I just want to give you the same love right back. That's why I'm trying to kind of stimulate the energy in this channel, kind of like figure out more of a way to incorporate more things, more people, more countries, and all that. But definitely, you guys, leave your comments, ask me about what you want me to talk about. Just don't be scared. Leave your comment. If it's specifically about the world, about what you want to know about the future of the world, leave a comment, you guys. Don't be scared. Thank you guys so much for everything. Definitely, let's get started. Let's get through this. Let's go, you guys. Aries, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Hangman. The Hangman, what it's saying is that it's going to be one of those weeks that it's a little bit slower. You had a little bit more luck. The first couple of weeks were a little bit faster, but this week is more of like a slow week. This week is more of a sit back and wait till this funk passes, because you are going to be feeling more like in a funk. You are going to be overthinking a lot. You're going to be in the middle of crossroads, not knowing what to do, what decisions. It's going to be a week of decisions. It's also going to be a week of problems in relationships, problems at work. A lot of envious energy is going to be following you in this week. It's just going to be a week of more being like stuck and not being able to do anything about it. All you're going to be able to do is just wait for that energy to pass. When we come to decisions, no matter what decision you make, it's going to be the right one. It's because you are being guided. It says that you do have some sort of guidance in your decisions, and no matter what decision you make, it's going to be the right one. Don't overthink it too much, and don't hold on to it. What I would say is I wouldn't do anything too radical in this week, because you do have radical energy, and that can cause downfalls, that can cause problems. I would wait for this energy to kind of clear, and if you're trying to do anything too important. Taurus, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the High Priestess. The High Priestess, what it's saying is that it's going to be more of a balanced out week. It says it's going to be a little bit more harmonious. There's a lot of harmony. You're going to be celebrating things, celebrating good news, celebrating a new job. You're going to be starting things and putting things into action. This week for you, Taurus, is more of putting things into action. You do have a luck. You do have celebrations. You do have more of like a peaceful energy, but it's more of it's time to put things into action. This is the week that you need to, if you're holding on to some sort of a decision, act on that decision. If you're holding on starting something, start that this week. This week is going to be one of those weeks, one of those energies that will help you grow, that'll help you move forward. So if you're expecting a promotion, you get a promotion in this week. If you're expecting news on court cases, you get good news. Any sort of good news that you get in this week is going to be more good news. It's going to be more happier news. You are going to be you don't really have anything negative. It's just more of like a starting something new in this week, putting things into action in this week. And you do have luck this week, Taurus. There's not really much to it. It's going to be more of a balanced out week. Gemini, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Strength. The Strength, what it tells you is that yes, you're going to be having a very successful week, lots of growth, lots of opportunity. It's going to be one of your strong weeks this month. This week, this is your week. You have a lot of luck, success. The only thing is that you have that angel and that devil always with you. You're Gemini. You have two sides. You have the good and the evil. The evil is going to be trying to kind of whisper in your ear, try to make you get too much in your head, make you feel very emotional, make you try to cause problems in your relationship, or cause problems with people for no reason. You're gonna be feeling very in your head, and if you get too much in your head, you miss your opportunities. I do see that you're walking towards things that you want to do this week, things that you wanted to put into effect. I see an opportunity that comes your way this week, whether somebody offers you an opportunity or even people paying you, people who owe you money paying you as well. Another thing that comes up is promotions as well. Promotions, raises is something else that comes up. But a lot of success, a very strong week in the economical. Just don't let yourself get too much in your head because you'll miss those opportunities. Cancer, for you, this is going to be a week of overthinking. It is going to be a very, very confrontational, a very confrontational week. Lots of conflicts in relationships, conflict in general with many people, finding out who your true friends are, finding out who you can truly trust or who you can't trust. It's going to be one of those weeks where there's a lot of revelation of the people around you, the true colors of the people around you. There's a lot of conflict in mainly in relationships, and it's going to be a very emotional week for you as well, emotionally and very deceptive, like a lot of deception. You're going to be feeling a lot of deception. You're going to be feeling like you got let down by people around you. It's going to be one of those weeks that you feel like the world is against you. Problems with the law as well. There's a lot of conflict with legal issues as well. It's going to be one of those weeks where there's not really that much peace. It's a complicated week. I wouldn't say you have all the bad luck. I wouldn't say you have a lot of problems. It's just more conflict with relationships, conflicts at work, conflict with friends, conflict in general. It's just going to be a very confrontational and conflicting week. Leo, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, what it's saying is that it's going to be a week of change, making up your mind, making decisions. It's going to be a week of decisions for you. Very important decisions. You don't have a lot of luck this week. You don't have bad luck either. You just kind of have like a mixture of both. Some moments are going to be with lots of luck. Some moments are going to be with lots of bad luck. The thing that I do see is new opportunities coming up this week and being kind of like pushed towards the direction of change. This card here says that your situation changes. So if you're having a tough situation, it starts to turn around. If you're having a complicated where you've been kind of stuck in a like a really difficult situation, that situation starts to turn around very successful. It's going to be a week of building things, moving houses and just change in general. So the number 5 is one of the numbers that's going to be dominating you as well. And it's a number of change. It's a number of returning to stability. It's that number of moving forward to better things. It's going to be a week of you changing your job, changing your house, moving houses, or maybe making that decision to buy a house, making that decision to move to a different country, move to a different state. You do have a lot of this energy of change, and that's what's going to really be dominating you this week. Virgo, you have the card of the Wheel of Fortune dominating you. The Wheel of Fortune, exactly what it says, winning some money, fortune coming your way, money coming your way. If people owe you money, they pay you. If you've been waiting on some sort of a check, whether it's the stimulus check, whether it's whatever you've been waiting on financially, it's going to come your way. Whatever news comes your way this week is going to be very positive news. If you get called back from a job, it's going to be positive news. This card here, basically what it's saying is like everything that happens in this week for you is going to be very successful. Of course, you can have moments of bad luck, and we all have them. But more than anything, no matter what you do, it's still going to be very positive. Even if bad things happen to you in this week, you're going to find a way out of it. It's going to be like this energy that's just going to pick you up very fast and forward. It's like if you've been struggling financially, that help comes your way. If you've been struggling in whatever situation, that help comes your way, an opportunity comes your way. You have a lot of success and you have a lot of luck. So anything you do, like I said, very, very successful. You have aid coming your way. You have promotions, financial gain, lots of work. You have opportunity. You have raises. You have a lot of everything, just very, very lucky this week. Libra, the Sun. The Sun is going to be the card that dominates you. The Sun is going to be the card that's going to be completely dominating your entire week. What this card here says is you're going to be another one of those signs that has all the luck this week. I know last week you had a little bit more of a heavy bad luck energy, but whenever something bad happens, whenever it falls very heavy, it's because something good is following afterwards. And that's why you had such a heavy week. That's why you had such a heavy energy, because all that negative energy was being released in that week. Now you have a lot of success, a lot of luck. Whatever you're doing this week, whatever you want to do this week, it's going to be very successful. The power of the sun, happiness, success, opportunity, growth, promotions, everything is just going to fall in your hands. Finding money, finding opportunities. It's just going to be a lot of guidance as well. But more than anything, this is going to be one of those more of like a stable happiness, stable, feeling very happy, feeling very comfortable, feeling very like, okay, finally I made it through this obstacle. Finally, I broke through these obstacles. And that's what this card is there for, is to help you break through all those obstacles that have been holding you down. It's going to be a week of change, but also change in the more positive, more like growth, more like opportunity, change in your economical situation, change in whatever situation that's going on in the negative. It's going to be more positive energy carrying you through those obstacles. Scorpio, the card that's going to be dominating you is going to be the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, what it's saying is that it's going to be a very emotional week for you. Very emotional week and a very problematic week in relationships, and in relationships in your own actual relationships, but also relationships all around you with family members, with people at work. It's just going to be a very conflicting week. And it's going to be one of those weeks where you're too much in your head, which is why it's going to have a lot of conflict. The way you respond, you're going to be a little bit more aggressive with people. You're going to feel a little bit more angry, a little bit more upset for no reason. You're going to have a lot of problems at home. You're going to have a lot of issues. Again, this card here, what it's saying, it's a lack of communication. So a lot of emotion is going to be expressed sometime this week, and with your partner or with someone in your family, or just in general, just a lot of emotion is going to be kind of releasing this week. But it is a week of slowing down. This is a week of kind of like things being put at a halt, a lot of obstacles. So whatever you're planning to do, there are going to be a lot of obstacles. The energies are kind of against you. It's not a week of bad luck. It's just a week of the energies are against you, and more of like kind of waited out patience. This isn't the week for you to do things. This isn't the week for you to make crazy decisions. This isn't the week for you to expect things to go very smoothly. It's more of like a week of unexpected delays, unexpected obstacles just pop up, unexpected expenses and things like that. But a lot of conflict in relationships. Sagittarius, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the High Priestess. The High Priestess, what it's saying, it's going to be a balanced out week. You're going to have very high highs and very low lows. It's going to be one roller coaster week. And the reason I say a roller coaster week is because a lot of good things can happen to you in this week, but a lot of bad things can happen to you in this week. It's going to be one of those weeks of like everything is going on. You're going to be overthinking things. You're going to be having a lot of conflict at work, but you're also going to be having the energy of promotions, growth, opportunities, a week of making decisions. It's going to be a week of opportunities coming your way, multiple opportunities, just not knowing what to do, just overthinking, feeling a lot of anxiety, feeling very depressed, feeling very emotional. It's just a very hectic week in the sense of like everything is going to be going on in this week. You're going to have very high highs and very low lows. When I say that, I mean it's going to be like you get promoted and then all of a sudden you have a lot of problems at work. You are successful doing something and then all of a sudden it just takes a turn. It's just going to be very aggressive in the sense of like a little bit of everything is going to be going on. But more than anything, a lot of conflicts in relationships, a lot of like more of like things that you've been doing kind of slow down, or a halt gets put on things. That it's a week of you need a lot of patience is what it really is about. You're going to need a lot of patience, Sagittarius, this week. Just wait things out. Capricorn, the Hangman. The Hangman is the card that's going to be ruling you. The Hangman, what it is basically saying that you're going to be overthinking decision, that this week is going to be a week of very important decision making. You're going to be overthinking your decision. No matter what decision you make, when you have this card behind you, this energy behind you, is you're being guided. No matter what decision you make this week, it's going to be the right decision. No matter what decisions you have to make this week, it's going to be the right decision. You cannot be wrong because they will not let you be wrong. You do have that energy of overthinking. You don't really have conflict this week. You have more than anything, you have good news coming your way, very important decisions. You have growth. You have the energy of finally getting up and facing your challenges, finally getting up and facing obstacles and starting something new. It's that energy of finally moving on from being stuck. So you did have a little bit of bad luck last week. This week you don't have all the luck, but you do have luck this week. You have a lot of success, growth, opportunity is what you have this week. So whatever you do, whatever decisions you have to make, don't think about it too much. You're going to miss those opportunities. Don't think about it too much because no matter what decision you make, it's going to be the right one. And that's what the energy, that's really, really guidance with you. You also have the energy of wanting to go back to school, wanting to start something new, wanting to put ideas in effect. You have the energy of commitment. You have the energy of committing to relationships, or committing to something, or finally committing to something that you've been wanting to commit to. Aquarius, the card that's going to be dominating you is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups says that you're going to be having a very emotional week. It's going to be very emotional, very aggressive. You are the sign that carries the most bad luck in this week. Pretty much anything that you want to do this week is just not going to pan out to be what you expected. There is something good coming your way. That's what the Ace of Cups says, Aquarius. There's something good coming your way. It's just not going to be in this week. The answers that you're hoping for in this week are not going to be as positive as you want them to be. It's just going to be more of like the odds are against you. The energy is against you in this week. We already saw what happens when the energies are against us. What I recommend you to do is to kind of just wait it out. Don't try to force the energy to move. You can do spiritual work. You could wear a red ribbon with 3 knots, and that'll help you get through this week. It'll protect you from the energies that are trying to really kind of come down on you. But it is going to be more of a week of bad luck, more of a week of struggle, more of a week of like everything they try to do just doesn't pan out the way that you want it to be. It is going to be more of a week of like aggressive energy, anger, frustration. It's going to be a very emotional week, and tears being shed, but also in problems in relationships, problems around you with people, conflicts at work, and just it's just going to be a really weird week because of all this heavy energy of bad luck. Pisces, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Hangman. The Hangman, what it's saying is that you're going to be too much in your head this week. You're going to be doing a lot of overthinking. You're going to be feeling very emotional. I do see you being very emotional, feeling very depressed, feeling very, very not like yourself in this week. It's going to be a week of a lot of problems in relationships, but also mending relationships, reconciliation. It's going to be a week of expressing your emotions, a lot of tears shed in that sense, but it's going to be more a week of overthinking. So try not to do that too much. Try not to get into your head a lot. Knowing that this is what the energy is going to be wanting you to do, you can sort of kind of like try to stop yourself in that sense. But you do have a lot of celebration. If you're waiting for something, you get good news. If you're waiting for some sort of news coming your way, if you're waiting for a job opportunities, you are going to be celebrating a lot of things. This week you're going to be doing a lot of celebration of opportunities, of good news in that sense. You do have kind of more of like a week of returning back to balance, returning back to balance economically. It's like if you've been dealing with economical issues, it's like starts balancing out. If you've been dealing with issues in general, just they start balancing out. This is going to be a week of returning back to balance and kind of situations kind of turning around. But you are going to be doing a lot of overthinking, and that right there is the main concern for you. It's just a lot of overthinking and a lot of like an emotional week. Well, you guys, there you have it. This is going to be, it seems like this is going to be more of a week of a lot of emotional distress, a lot of signs dealing with a lot of emotional situations. So you guys remember to breathe and remember to take it day by day, you guys. It's just a week. It's not going to be forever. The energy moves, and as you see, it's kind of shifts between signs. So you guys, thank you so much for watching me. I am absolutely very tired, as you can tell. It's time for me to go to bed. It's definitely, I'll tell you the truth, it's like 5 in the morning. I've been filming all night, trying to get things right for you guys, or as good as I could, you guys. But I am very tired, so it's time for me to go to sleep, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Remember to like the video, you guys, and share. Bye.